My name's Joseph Keenan. I'm in the psychology department, currently doing my PhD, originally from Birmingham, and I formerly did my undergraduate degree in psychology and marketing joint honours. The area of research that we're currently looking into is looking at the experiences of end-of-life care patients who are living in a rural area, and looking into implementing some kind of telehealth intervention, which is the use of video conferencing from a patient's home to their consultants or the nurses. I was quite lucky in the fact that my PhD is funded by KES, so with KES you kind of get the benefit of actually researching but also applying it in an actual community and business setting. I had to come and present the proposal to a board of both my supervisors, a KES kind of representative and the local charity as well. So it was quite nerve-wracking, but once you get through that whole, I'm speaking to a board of people who are in charge of things, it's kind of easy. I was quite lucky enough to be given the position. So I try and see my supervisors as much as possible. We tend to meet once a week, at most once a fortnight, and we kind of keep each other on kind of like a level term, so there isn't kind of any hierarchy there. We treat each other, I'm a researcher and they supervise my research, so I'm not seen as a student, which is good. In terms of facilities, the psychology department here is a brand new building, so everything is state of the art and really up to date. The department kind of has a very kind of key area of research, is probably health psychology. It's really good for research because everyone is actively researching. There's not a lecturer here who doesn't research. Everyone's trying to get publications out, loads of different research projects are on the go. Through the postgraduate research modules that you kind of have to do whilst doing your PhD, there's really good tips on how you can get to conferences, how you submit abstracts, and how you'd actually, once you finish your postgraduate kind of, whether it's a PhD or a master's, get actually into the big journals. Because it's so independent, you're doing the research on your own. That's kind of a skill that you have to learn, how to be a lone worker really, rather than relying on other people to push you over the line. In the university in general, there's quite a large postgraduate population, so there's always a lot of peers there to support your work, and you can support them at the same time and pass on experience. The good thing as well is the different levels of postgraduate. You've got first year postgraduate, second years and third years. So the second years give advice to the first years and the third years do so to the second years. In terms of the department, in terms of responsibilities that I've had a great deal of teaching experience, which is vital when I'm looking for jobs afterwards if I stay in academia. Alongside psychology, doing my PhD, I work in the Department of Student Support. There's some perks to the job. I don't have to pay rent, I get my own accommodation. It's really important, I think, that when you're living in university accommodation that you know that there's going to be that area of support, especially in the period when you're transitioning to being a postgraduate student, because it's so stressful. You think, what am I doing? I used to be an undergrad or I used to do a master's. And there's always someone there then that you can speak to. Where I want to end up to probably in 5 years' time is either working within the NHS or working for a health kind of board, a local health board, either in end-of-life care so I can progress and use the knowledge that I've gained over the period of my PhD and actually apply it, or maybe go into kind of the ideas of trying other interventions. So we're using telehealth and telemedicine at the moment, so maybe looking at other ways that we can improve the patient experience. The advice that I would give someone who wants to go into research is to make sure that you research something that you're really interested in. Make sure that you're in it for the long haul. If you're doing an MPhil, you do it for a year. If it's a PhD, make sure that you're going to be interested in it for 4 years. And make sure you're working with someone as well, supervisors that have the expertise to kind of guide you in the direction and make sure you stay on track. For people who are jumping from a bachelor's degree straight to a PhD like I did, prepare for the step up, because as soon as you get into September and the postgraduate starts, you're really on your own. So you've got your supervisors to guide you, but it's really an empowering kind of situation really to be in charge of your own research.